For women who have been in narcissistic abusive relationships, working online is about saying, you don't get to control me anymore. You don't get to control where I go to work. You don't get to control how you have access to me anymore. You don't get to control how you stalk me. Working online from home gives you a personal freedom to process the trauma that you've gone through, to heal everything that you just realized was happening in your relationship. When you're realizing the monster that you saw wasn't the person at the beginning of the relationship, whether it was 10 years, 20 years, 3 years, whatever. When you're healing from that sort of eye-opening trauma, the thought of going to work is paralyzing. Because people don't understand what you went through. They try to be there for you and, coworkers and things, but they just don't understand the mental mindfuck that you went through. The emotional manipulation. The covert threats that were put onto you by this person. Threats to unalive you. Threats to control your every move if you decide to leave. I didn't understand why, after I escaped the relationship, why God, source, the divine, was leading me to make money online. I couldn't understand it. But now I do. So I've tried to take all the steps with everything that I've learned to help women in my situation, that were in my situation, to help women, to give them an option, to say to you, you don't have to be a prisoner. They've hijacked your life for however many years. And maybe you're trying to leave the relationship, or maybe you've left and you feel like your life is still hijacked because they're stalking you, or because you're visible. They still have access to you. But working online gives you your autonomy back. It gives you the power to say, no, you don't get to do this to me anymore. Just because I have to make money. Just because I have to survive. I'm going to survive on my terms, and I'm going to make money on my terms, not your terms. I am choosing not to go to a job every day where I have to look over my shoulder, wonder who's coming in the front door, wonder who's going to show up at my desk, watching in the parking lot to see if they're going to drive in. And they will. If you've been with a narcissist or somebody with narcissistic personality disorder, it's just a matter of time before they show up, and they always do. So working online from home gives you your power back. So you can say, no, this doesn't work for me. I'm taking your power away. I'm going to work from home. I'm going to work from home on my terms. I'm going to work from home so I can start healing from this bullshit. I'm going to work from home because sometimes I need to take a break. Sometimes when you're healing, something triggers you. And you need time to ground, process the trigger. And you need just time for yourself. You can't do that at a regular job. You can't say to your boss, oh, I'm processing trauma right now. Something triggered me. Maybe a vehicle pulled into your work that looked like theirs or something, right? And you need to process these emotions. You can't go to your boss and say, I need to take 10 minutes to go process something that triggered me. When you work from home, you're able to do that. So, yeah. Working from home is saying to your abuser, you don't get to hijack my mental space anymore, my emotional space. You don't get it anymore. You don't have access to me anymore. Working from home takes away their access. And this isn't about being a prisoner, it's quite the opposite. The educational resource that I promote teaches you. It's called Learn, Lead, and Launch. It's available at the end of all of my ebooks. And you can learn how to make money online, basic affiliate links, within 5 days. And they dedicate a full day to faceless digital marketing. You don't even have to show your face. There are so many benefits to women who have been with narcissistic abusive partners that making money online, is so beneficial to your mental health, your emotional health. So if you're in this space, start taking the steps. You don't have to quit your job overnight, but start taking the steps to learn how to set yourself up, to get yourself into a position where you've got a little bit of money, a little bit of a cushion, and then you're like, okay, I can do this now. They don't get any more time. They don't get to hijack any more of your time or your emotions or your mental space or your physical space. No more. Say that to yourself every single day and remind yourself they've taken enough time from you. You can do this.